competition from the Kiwis, but I'm guessing T20 format maybe slightly better. So
No.
but
games.
wouldn't New Zealand want revenge after being whitewashed in ODI series?
They wouldn't what?
Revenge.
Want to revenge.
Revenge,
Of
yeah.
course they would want, but they need to have the capability of taking revenge. Also.
Yeah.
See,
So we need to talk about their capacities and
It's
their
not
capability,
happening.
no?
It's not happening. Because yet again, this Kiwi team, unfortunately, does not have the personnel to challenge India now. They don't. They have a new captain now. Mitchell Santner is going to captain them.
No, but
He's
that's
also
easy to
temporary
say,
captain.
Siddharth.
He's also a temporary captain. And on top of that, India's record, when you look at it, in New Zealand's record in India in the last couple of years, not been good at all. In fact, in New Zealand, we're leading 8-3 prior to 2020 in head-to-head encounters against India. Now, India has so comprehensively changed it that's now, I think, 13-9 in India's favor.
Okay, before the team is announced, let's quickly make our 11 because whatever we make
will be another word
maybe
in a minute. Yeah.
11 only.
Okay,
Let me quickly-
Shubman Ishan, I think,
Yep,
as openers.
same here.
Or
1 second.
Shubman Gill.
The team is here.
Oh, it is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The New Zealand team is here.
He's there.
So
He's
they've
in the
gone
squad,
with,
not
this
in
is
the
the New
11.
Zealand team. They've gone with Devon Conway, Finn Allen, Mark Chapman,
Yep.
Glenn Phillips, Daryl Mitchell, Michael Bracewell, Mitchell Santner, the captain, Ish Sodhi, Jacob Duffy, Lockie Ferguson, Blair Tickner, which is Siddharth's favourite, and Dane Cleaver.
No, it's 11, only till Blair.
Blair Tickner,
Till
sorry.
Blair
Yeah, he's
Tickner.
the 12th.
12th man.
Yeah.
Jacob Duffy got rid of Virat Kohli in the Indore ODI. So that's. But the batting looks strong, the bowling unfortunately isn't.
But that was true in the ODIs as well.
Yeah, unfortunately it's the same thing. No Henry Shipley, no Michael Rippon, Ben Lister, Dane Cleaver, and Mark Chapman, as I was saying, playing for dual countries now.
Exactly, yeah.
He was playing for Hong Kong,
He was playing for Hong Kong in the Asia Cup.
and now he's in the. New
Okay, let
Zealand
me run you through the Indian team. You've got Ishan Kishan, Shubman Gill opening.
Yes.
You got Rahul Tripathi and Suryakumar Yadav in the middle order. Hardik Pandya lower middle order, also the captain, followed by Deepak Huda. You got Washington Sundar, Kuldeep Yadav, Shivam Mahavi, Umran Malik, and Arshdeep Singh.
So 11 we predicted off.
11 we
air.
predicted, yes.
Yuzi Chahal, no?
You didn't pick Yuzi Chahal?
No, we picked Kuldeep.
Actually,
No, we did.
No, I and Shane.
We picked Kuldeep.
Okay, there is Umran Malik and Yajuvendra Chahal also, so it was clear. It was only
Kuldeep.
Umran Malik and what? Sorry?
No, so long story.
Long story. What happened was only one part of the T20 squad was visible. I said, wait, we are missing some names. And we came, oh yes, it's Umran Malik and Yajuvendra Chahal in the team. So that is why we went with Arshdeep, Umran and Shivam. They were going to be your pacers anyway. On current form, you cannot ignore Kuldeep Yadav. And they went into the right choice. Yajuvendra Chahal, I thought in the Indore ODI, I thought had lost his confidence totally.
He's been going to
He's a
this.
shadow of his former self. Yajuvendra
The last
Chahal.
ODI, I thought he was decent, wasn't he?
Took a couple of wickets. If I
Yeah.
recall
Still
correctly.
was hit around
Yuzi
the park.
Chahal, wasn't he decent last ODI?
Yeah.
Huh?
He played, like, he got a couple of wickets. Huh?
Yeah,
Couple of
yeah.
wickets,
yeah.
but somehow that spark, that zip was missing.
No, she wants you to hold the mic
Okay.
so that you can do the honors.
Just a
Can't
second.
expect the lady to be holding.
Just a second.
So the Indian 11 you already know.
Yes.
I think there is no surprise there other than a minor surprise of no Yuzi, but I think it was a toss-up. You had to go with the more established wicket taker in recent
And the
few
informed
games.
man.
Yeah, so they've gone with Kuldeep Yadav. No place for Jitesh Sharma also because you got Ishan Kishan who's going
Exactly.
to open, so you didn't need a wicket-keeper batsman. There were talks of Prithvi Shaw, but that a day before the game, only Hardik
Emphatically
Pandya has
shut
mentioned it that no, Shubman Gill is going to open. And of course, Mukesh Kumar will have to wait for his
True.
opportunity.
Always
So
going to.
pretty much the team that everyone thought. In fact, we didn't make the playing 11. But if I take their word, they said they had predicted the exact 11.
Me and Sid.
Liars.
You were there.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yes.
Anurag, can you back us up?
They
on
did
this?
not.
Did we not, or did Sid and me not predict the exact
What
11 that's come right
names
now?
they put on the board?
See, Anurag is backing us. Yeah?
Anurag is lying.
Who did they pick? You tell us. Who did they pick? Who's not?
Okay, Mavi.
Yeah.
Washington Sundar.
He's there.
Suryakumar Yadav, yes. Who wasn't there? I'm
No, I'll just tell you. I'll make it simple for you.
Why?
I'll make it simple for you. Did they pick Prithvi Shaw in the 11?
No.
Did
But
they
they-
pick Mukesh? No, I'm just Mukesh Kumar in their 11. Did they?
I think you were discussing it.
We were discussing
Although I
because
was
we couldn't
not
see
paying
who
attention.
Yeah, but did
Pesa
they
was.
put him?
No.
She has to
I don't
answer.
remember it that clearly, but then
What?
I mean, I wasn't paying attention.
Did they
We were
pick
just
Jitesh
having
Sharma?
regular banter.
Did they pick Jitesh Sharma in the 11?
Nahin.
Did they pick
Deepak Huda is
Yuzi
not there.
Chair?
He is.
He's there.
He's there.
So that's what I'm saying now. The only ones they've left out are Yuzi, Jitesh, Mukesh, Prithvi Shaw. Everyone else is in the 11.
Correct.
So then they picked it right now, Aditi. Then.
Close, quite close.
Quite close. 100% record.
So, who are your two spinners?
Washington and Kuldeep Yadav.
Which you had to now because you need
Mic,
that.
sir.
Okay, if you want one more, Deepak Huda.
Hold the mic now.
So
For me, for
so you got
yourself.
3 spinners actually, yeah, in terms of balance. 3 spinners and 3 fast bowlers. Actually 4 fast bowling options with Hardik
With
Pandya.
Hardik there. Correct.
That's a lot of bowling.
Exactly, and also there's a bit of inexperience in this bowling lineup, especially the fast bowlers.
Yeah.
But because Hardik is going to bowl with the new ball, it just even things out for the Indian team. Otherwise, Arshdeep, I understand he's played a World Cup, he's played a lot of cricket lately, but he's still inexperienced. Umran Malik is also inexperienced, and who's the third?
Shivam
fast?
Mavi.
Mavi. Has
Played
just
one
played-
match.
Yeah. He's played just one game, no?
Yeah.
No, did
No,
he
no.
play a couple?
No, no,
no, he did two,
No,
right,
he
yeah.
played
Wicket haul against
he
Sri
played
Lanka.
2 matches there, first and second.
No, you're right.
Because KL Rahul is not there and Akshat Patel is not there. That's why they're being
Akshay
given a
Patel, by the
chance.
way, got married.
Got
today.
married, yeah.
And so did KL Rahul.
So,
Because she mentioned both.
KL2 got married a couple of days ago, no?
And Akshay got married
Ah, but
yesterday. so.
because she mentioned KL and Akshar.
I gave you
Both got
confirmed
married.
news back then that the marriage was set.
Yeah.
Unlike Siddharth, who gave us the exact information.
Siddharth gave us wrong. He told us first
Why
week
were
of
you saying
January.
In Sri Lanka
You
series.
had information
I
about
didn't
that
have any
wedding.
information. I had said reportedly.
But you were only reporting that reportedly.
No, I highlighted that.
But where did it come?
In a lot of places.
Where?
There were sources.
Now you're saying, I don't know.
There were sources.
Whose?
There were. I checked. It was coming out that reportedly he will get married around the first week of January.
So somebody is reporting that reportedly, and then you are also reporting the.
Reporting the reportedly of the report.
Exactly.
It's a lot of inception level stuff going on
Inception,
here.
Absolutely. Inception, perception, and that to marriage.
And most importantly, misconception on your part.
Exactly.
Misconception.
I know.
We
Lot of
all
chance.
So this
what
is
we
misinformation or disinformation?
Miss.
None of the above.
all we needed to do was you should have called Aditi earlier on our show.
Yeah.
Should have
Yes,
confirmed it
see.
Correct.
Exactly.
few days in advance.
Now, can somebody confirm if KL Rahul was gifted a BMW by Virat Kohli? Because
I am not sure.
I have no
either.
idea.
I have not
Virat
said
Kohli.
anything.
Two pieces of news that Virat has given him a fancy car and Dhoni has given him a fancy bike.
And
Both.
another news that's floating is Sunil Shetty has gifted KL Rahul a 50 crore apartment, something like that.
That I could believe.
That you can totally believe.
Sunil Shetty has a lot of
No, but he has
businesses. He was a
denied.
rich
Hotel
man even
business.
before.
I know he has got a lot of variety of.
Yes. So he used to have the hotel business was earlier. Later he
Yeah.
expanded it and
Acha,
made it
talking
into
about his business.
fashion. There used to be this one chain, men's clothing, very popular, very high end. He used to own that in Bombay,
Sunil
Pune.
Shetty?
Yeah, forget the name now. It may still be there. So
He's got a few restaurants, I guess.
yeah, that was
Before.
family business. Then later he diversified into many other businesses as well.
And as it is, he's been in this movie business for such a long time. I think more than 30 years now.
Arun Nav is pointing out that Sunil Shetty has said that reports on gifts are baseless.
Exactly.
Exactly. So
I was about to mention this earlier yesterday also that please don't report. I don't know if
I anyway found it hard to believe
exactly
that this kind of
Exactly.
gift would be given.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that?
You have a supporter, GGK.
I should be happy or sad, I don't know.
No, GGK is pointing out that at least he had the guts to give the news,
Yeah.
whether it was right or wrong.
Wow.
It's a valid point.
Indeed.
On KL Rahul early.
And that is the dub, na? What does he put at the end? What is that?
Dab.
Sorry. What is that? What does that mean? Just
It's a
celebration.
celebration.
Yeah. Usman Khwaja used to do it, right, on regular basis.
I don't know what Usman Khwaja, I know Paul Pogba did it.
Paul Pogba. Uzi Khwaja. Oof.
So will New Zealand be able to put a better fight versus India compared to the ODIs? We'll get everyone's opinion. That's that. Hold your horses. Let's start with Shane.
I think
Please come again.
Will New Zealand be able to compete against this Indian team? Because in the ODIs they got
This Indian team.
what did they get?
Shellacking. They got a shellacking.
Shellacking in ODIs. So in T20s, will it be more competitive, the series? We're starting with Shane.
So I think the batting will definitely, I think their batting lineup which they have, power pack batting lineup definitely suited to the format. The batting will be key in deciding if they can, because the bowling inspires no confidence aside from Lockie, although Ish Sodhi being back, good thing. So I think it's going to be dependent on the batting. But,
Answer the question.
but they do have a slightly better chance.
Better.
Slightly.
Aditi.
Why are you smiling like
No,
that?
your turn.
No,
We're
I
generally
think,
smiling here all the time.
No, we give it to them because, I mean, you know, these players who have come in place of KL Rahul and Akshar Patel, I mean, you know, they might stand a chance, New Zealand.
Somebody is ticking me off saying you should have gone with ladies first at least. No, I was
Not
like,
bad.
somebody.
In order, no?
And also you needed someone to set the ball rolling. Now, why should,
So why? I mean,
you know,
your turn.
we're going like this.
Yeah.
So Siddharth will be last. He's the most
Final
excited.
word.
He's most excited to answer that, but he'll come
Final
to it
word.
last. Final word with.
Siddharth. No, I think they have a better chance here.
है ना? I also agree.
Shorter the format, better the chance with a weaker team.
Which we were discussing on top
Yes.
when the
Yeah, it cannot be a 10 over.
10 over, 15 over. I'm saying that
Who's saying this?
no, don't ever take everything seriously. Just
Ignore.
Yeah,
best thing to
enjoy. So no, why I think I think Ish Sodhi will make a huge difference. Leggies have troubled some of our batsmen, and he's that experienced leggy. So I think in general, there and also because that bang bang sort of cricket kind of suits the Kiwis a little bit more.
Yeah.
I hope.
And
Some
they
of them.
have the firepower in their batting. I thought that they were let down. Of course, you can't be bowled out for 108 like they did in that second game.
Raipur.
But I thought they were let down by their bowling. Because 20 odd runs here and there could have made a huge difference in that series also. Because in the first game they almost chased it down. Although it was I don't know if I can call it an artificial excitement because they were 6 down for barely 70 odd
Yeah, when
runs?
Bracewell will come
131,
down.
6 for
131 for 6. Yeah.
So and they had too much inexperience in that bowling lineup. I thought they were let down by their poor bowling. And by the way, also fielding, you expect Kiwis to do better at least in the field when they're fielding. You don't expect them to make these kind of mistakes, and that too so often.
Before I get to sit, maybe one other factor, because we think that New Zealand is going to be more competitive. I wonder whether we should also look at the fact why I think New Zealand could be more competitive is that India in that regard is also kind of inexperienced. So you got an inexperienced opening lineup of Shubman and Ishan.
Yes.
Even though I know that Shubman's had an outstanding time in ODI and Test cricket, but I think the jury is still out whether he's really suited for the T20 format. That's one. Then you'll have, if you have, let's say, someone like Tripathi coming in at 3, it's not the same as when you got a Rohit or a Virat or that sort of batting lineup. So I know that these are explosive players. You never know. And Tripathi, we saw in that last game, also can kick from there, get you quick runs. Someday maybe Deepak Hooda can also do a quick fire lower down the order. We know what Sky does in the T20. I understand that maybe this is the way you're going, but I'm saying overall also that experience that India may lack. I don't know whether that will play out.
I agree because see, this is a newish team. You have to understand that this T20 team is a newish team because Hardik Pandya was appointed as India's captain for the full time, if I can say that, You know,
Yeah,
during that
you should say it.
during that
It's
Sri
a
Lanka
fact.
series. Although he led India in that New Zealand series in New Zealand also, but then and this team is being groomed, as you said, Shubman Gill. Although I have my reservations, I don't want Shubman Gill to play the T20s. If he is very good,
Yeah.
play him. Because he is more suited for ODIs and Test cricket.
I agree with that.
But because you are not playing, you know that you will not play him in the Test matches. At least in the first 2 Test matches.
Maybe that's
Maybe,
why
yeah.
they're playing him.
Maybe that is the reason. Perhaps you are giving him an. Otherwise, he didn't set the stage on fire against Sri Lanka.
Correct.
Yeah, and also, and I'm saying is that if you've got, he's got the perfect balance to be that ODI player and maybe a future Test player. Of course, he will be a future Test player. I'm saying, why do you want to fidget with that? In the, quest to find that T20 guy, what if you lose that ODI and Test cricket, which you could?
How does that happen? I mean, why wouldn't somebody play well in T20s if he's good in ODIs? I mean, what's the difference?
No, because the style of play is slightly different. Like T20 is shorter format, so if you're a conventional player like Shubman is, he can adapt to ODI slightly better.
All right.
Compared to, like, if you were to ask me, like, blindly, if I had to pick one between Shubman and Prithvi, I may go with Prithvi.
In T20.
In T20s, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
T20.
ODI is no doubt Shubman, and Test cricket also. If, by the way, we were talking the earlier day, I think KL will start, but let's say 2 matches he doesn't perform and Shubman comes, I don't think anyone will raise eyebrows about it. I
Correct.
think you would be like, it's okay, because okay, maybe not this series, I know that maybe a year down the line he is going to be your Test opener for sure, Shubman. So he is going to be the future.
Not that he cannot play T20s, of course.
Yeah.
He was the opener for Gujarat Titans. You know it when they won the IPL
Yeah.
this year, last year, and he can. But we say that he's more suited to longer formats than T20s.
Yeah.
Got it.
Now,
Final
Siddharth, sir.
See, the problem with New Zealand is even when they came last time with a rather 80 to 90% full strength team, they were blanked by India. Now, if you look at it, the bowling, the major problem is the bowling. Apart from Ferguson, by the way, has struggled in the ODIs. So he doesn't inspire that much of confidence.
oh, sorry, who's
Last
that?
time he did well, no?
Yeah.
60 runs, 65 runs.
And that on that track and that,
India almost scored
400. Correct.
Yeah, but at the same time, look, this New Zealand team, I think when it comes to bilateral series, somehow seems to be having a mental block in winning. Because look, if you look at the ODI series that was there prior to India against Australia, they lost very badly in the ODI series there as well. Against England, they have failed. Even if you look at it, India in the last 2 tours that they have come here, they have failed. Whether it's T20Is or ODIs. So that mental pressure, plus the fact that your bowling at this point in time is not inspiring that much of confidence, New Zealand.
Sorry, who's the guy they're saying is completely like Trent Bolt? They've got one young kid. He hasn't played, he's never debuted, but he's in the squad.
Cleaver.
He's not playing.
He's
today.
not playing.
Although if you ask me, I will give New Zealand an edge here in this series.
If this
Edge?
By
Oh, I
this
wouldn't
was
have
the
gone that.
T20 World Cup,
Marginal edge, 51-49.
Ooh.
if this was the
I
T20
wouldn't.
World Cup,
Because if I whatever you said, the inexperience in your openers, I'm sure they would have the confidence, the likes of Shubman Gill and
Yeah.
Ishan. Ishan has done. Maybe he could be your permanent T20 opener now, going forward. Ishan Kishan. Shubman Gill has runs under his belt, but I still feel there is a bit of inexperience, except for Suryakumar Yadav.
Yeah.
I'm not too
And
sure.
Hardik.
I'm not too sure about anybody.
No, in terms of experience, I'm saying there is Hardik also.
Yeah.
Experience.
Because Hardik, his game also has changed in the last few years, because he also takes time to get going. The last one day also we saw that. So he also takes time. He gives you an edge with the ball, with the new ball. But the movement, the kind of movement that he can extract. That's one thing. If the Kiwis, if they can negotiate that early part, I'm going with New Zealand.
I am
If
going
this-
with the fact that it will, if I had to place a bet, I'd say that it will go to the decider. I can't see this being a whitewash. It has to go into maybe 1-all and it goes into a decider.
I understand these are Indian players. In Ishan Kishan, Shubman Gill, Rahul Tripathi, Suryakumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya, Deepak Hooda, Washington Sundar, Shivam Mavi, Kuldeep Yadav, Umran Malik, Arshdeep. Now can I go to New Zealand? Okay. Finn Allen, we know what he's capable of. By the way, he's due for runs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, he's due for runs. Then you have Devin Conway.
Century maker.
He got runs.
Yeah, and perhaps the best batter that they have in this lineup, maybe.
There's no Latham in the T20 squad, huh?
No,
There is no.
they don't really mix formats.
He's their this thing, no?
ODI.
ODIs and Tests.
Yes.
Tests.
Then Mark Chapman, because Kane Williamson is not there. I believe
From Hong Kong.
In
He played for Hong Kong.
In New Zealand also, he played that last T20 because Kane Williamson wasn't available. He had some issue.
Yep.
Daryl Mitchell, another experienced guy. Glenn Phillips.
Can tonk the ball.
Yes.
See, 4, 5, 6, 7 are really, really good. Mitchell, Phillips is a clean hitter, has done well in the death overs. Santner, we all know what he can do.
Same with Bracewell.
Bracewell also.
It's
But
just the fast bowling.
Yeah.
That is bothering me for New Zealand. Otherwise, see Santner and Ish Sodhi.
Yeah, their
They were the
spinners
ones
are
who-
very good.
Exactly.
Very good spin attack, very good batting lineup.
And
Yes,
you
they've
have-
not played according to form,
And
but
you've
very
got
good
just
batting
one
lineup.
left-hander. In is it possible if they can
no,
start
Bracewell.
Bracewell
left-hander.
also.
Bracewell and Santner. And Conway.
I'm talking about the Indians.
We
only
always have
one
had for so
left-hander.
long.
Ishan.
No, Ishan, no, two.
That's what.
Washington Sundar?
Sundar.
Huh?
Washington
Sundar.
Sundar?
Washington.
I was talking about a top
Kuldeep also.
order.
8.
Till
Kuldeep
number
at
5, 6. you
It's
have
mostly
one
right, one left-hander.
I think you have only 3
Fair
left-handers in the whole
enough.
team.
So that's one thing. Is it possible if they can open with Santner?
Bowling, they've done it in the past.
They have.
Yeah.
They have done it in the past.
Yeah.
And don't forget, Santner here is the captain, so he might just put himself on to bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Though usually what happens when you're a captain, you don't want to experiment
Exactly.
with yourself.
Yeah.
Because the other guy is a captain, he might punt on you, but you yourself are a bit.
Don't want to
And
punt
if
with
you're
yourself.
opening the bowling a left-hander to a left-hander, Ishan Kishan
So
on
that
strike.
is the only issue that I had. In fact, I was wondering if that could be a factor why Santner may not bowl with the new ball.
Yeah.
So that's
See,
one
you will
thing.
want to open with, if you want to punt, you want to
By the
bowl
way-
with Michael Bracewell. Because he's an off spinner, he can turn the ball away from
No,
the
but you have a Shubman Gill. there.
Shubman Gill also. So I think
on those bases, I will much rather go with Santner opening the bowling because he has done that in the past, and he can also trouble Shubman Gill. I understand here the New Zealand team would much rather want to have Shubman Gill's wicket early.
By the way, we haven't. India won the toss. We haven't mentioned that, and they're bowling.
they'll bowl.
Of course.
See, if this was a World T20 or a ICC event, I would have backed New Zealand totally to the hilt. Because somehow they do well in ICC events, but they are bilateral series weaklings, unfortunately.
So, just to let you know why Hardik decided to do that, he mentions that there's going to be dew, and he said, I can see the dew even now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, imagine what it's going to be
In the second
in the
innings.
second innings. He's saying already the dew started setting in.
Oh boy.
While chasing, you actually need experience. That I understand.
Yeah.
Because the likes of Virat Kohli, the likes of Rohit Sharma, they can actually calculate the chase. So experience counts there.
Also, what you're getting to know that there's a bit of grass on the pitch. Though it's a good wicket to bat on, but Ajit Agarkar feels in the pitch report that with the new ball there'll be some movement for fast bowlers. So you got to survive
And
initially.
Hardik will obviously
Generate some. Yeah.
will bowl that.
No, Hardik's
first
already said he enjoys bowling with the new ball. He's
Just the
loving it.
bat.
He's got the ball to come in and go out. Both. He's getting
Yeah.
to do both.
Yep. So that is
bowls
why.
with that shape.
Which is why, if it was a T20 World Cup encounter, I would have backed New Zealand. But in bilaterals, it doesn't.
So now that India has won the toss, I might just change it to 51, 49 in India's favor.
So you changed it, na?
जितना भी change
But
किया, change to
marginal
change
change.
है.
No, you were saying 51 49 for the series or this game?
No, for this game.
Oh, okay.
No, even I thought it was a series.
I thought you were talking about series.
But
So that you could still stick because tosses will keep changing.
But here, I think after the toss, I may have to change it to 51 in India's favor now. But for Hardik Pandya to win the series is also very important.
Yeah.
because this is the last T20 series before the IPL, and a lot can change after the IPL.
And not just even, I think post IPL is there
I
that
think
many.
there is one series against the West
Exactly,
Indies.
that's it.
That's it.
That's the only T20Is you're playing this year.
Too many T20s they're gonna play.
No,
Exactly. Because after that
When
you
you're
have got
talking,
Asia
you need
Cup.
to have them.
No, but I just wanted to ensure that if she is talking,
Yes.
Raise my hand.
No,
Yes,
you can
teacher.
snatch the mic from him. Give it to me.
Yeah, so that's why. 3 T20Is you're playing against the West Indies potentially after June, July. So
Anurag, just show the
then you've got
comments.
Asia Cup in August. That will take up
Let's
August,
take a few.
September. So, okay.
Mr. Shekhar from the USFA says, good morning to you as well. It's a cold evening here in New Delhi. Great to see that the World Cup ODI core hasn't skipped a game, be it against Bangladesh, Sri Lanka or a dead rubber against New Zealand. That's true. Hope it stays this way after the IPL. I think it will stay like that after the IPL.
Because they've clearly demarcated.
Because then you're in the last final stretch. I don't think then you can do it. If you're already playing the core, then at that time to make any changes, I think that's something that the teams kind of realized that they were doing wrong earlier.
Yes.
even Rahul Dravid mentioned it a couple of days ago that they've already decided on their core team for the World Cup. 15 to 17 players who will represent India in that ODI World Cup later this year. So he's already mentioned just that he would also want to test the bench.
Yes.
You never know. If someone gets injured, suddenly you need a player to replace the other guy. So you need to have the bench also ready.
Cricket lover, and since it's cricket lover who's asked the question, he's asking an off-the-topic question. He says Pathan collections are true, but he's saying on the app it's showing all seats are empty. How is Pathan? Did you see it last night?
No, I haven't.
No, I didn't.
Even I haven't.
You haven't?
I haven't either yet. No.
Nope.
But you'll have to accept the reality.
Yeah, I'm watching visuals of people
Yeah,
dancing in the
exactly.
aisles.
Exactly.
Yes, but why should there be, questions?
Exactly.
on
Yeah. I know.
I don't understand.
Why
I don't mix
questioning their
politics and
elections
sports.
on first or second day?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Why so much hate?
No, not at all.
No.
I'm a Shah Rukh fan.
So am I.
Yeah. As it is, I would want. By the way, all these months, years, we had been talking about movies from South India. Now, maybe Shah Rukh Khan, Pathan may have revived Bollywood.
Bollywood.
Yeah.
He actually has.
Focus back.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying fan. If the movie is good, it should do well. If it's bad, then it should flop. Simple as that.
No movie should flop. Yeah.
No, if it's bad,
Everybody
if
should
people
watch
don't like
the
it.
movie from entertainment point of view.
Yeah, but you should be entertained. That is what I'm saying.
That's the
what-
key.
Exactly. If you like it, then obviously.
Yeah. Then it should do well.
Yeah,
of
it
course.
should do well.
Worst movie that you
And I've
watched
heard it's a good movie though.
You mean in the hall or in general?
in
Because
general.
What?
Worst movie that you watched.
IG.
let her think about that.
There are lots of them that I didn't go forward on.
Sunil Shetty's Balwan.
Oh my god, his debut.
Yes. And when
Man.
somebody would ask me, anybody would ask
See,
me,
he had a very
"Worst actor
ingenious
and
way
which
of-
is the worst film you watched, I would take his name and the movie.
No, but Sunil Shetty had an ingenious way of fighting in the dark. Throwing chloroform, what was that? Fluorescent paint all over the villains, and he fought them in the dark there. Yeah, that was an epic film, yeah. Divya Bharati, right?
For all
Divya
the wrong
Bharati. and-
reasons, you mean.
No, I
I watched.
I'm gonna.
you tell which is the one you can.
I don't know.
Even I
I have
can't.
to think. Yeah, that's the thing. It's some
Yeah.
exercise.
Favorite movie, you can still take 4, 5, 6 names.
Favorite I can.
Yeah, even same here. Worst movie that I ever watched was Ready. Salman Khan.
Yeah, it was a fun movie.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Entertainment, and it was also a remake of
It
South
is.
Indian.
Every film of Salman Khan is a remake of the South. Yes.
I think that was Salman Khan's comeback film.
No, that was Wanted.
Yeah,
Wanted, okay.
I'm saying Ready.
Ready, okay.
Terrible film.
Alright.
Then,
I
yeah.
know about it.
Shah Rukh Khan's best film.
Shah Rukh Khan's
DDLJ.
worst, I know, Duplicate, Ram
Yeah.
Jane, all these movies.
I'll give you a more recent
Ram
example.
Ram Jane was one of the
Equally
worst
terrible.
films. Actually.
Yeah.
I agree.
So bad.
I think it was
And the
modeled on
acting was also
Scarface,
really
if I'm
bad.
not mistaken.
Was it?
I
No,
think
I
so.
don't know. The acting and he hammed his way through
I
is
know.
unbearable. Unbearable.
No, and then if you're giving a more recent example, Ravan, horrible movie.
Yeah, but I was still okay.
No, the action sequences were fine. Beyond that, nothing.
No, for me it
not
was
great. I
fan.
agree.
Oh, I haven't watched.
Fan was also okay, like not good, but I still tolerate it. But that Ram Jane to I just could not.
For me, it was Raju Ban Gaya Gentleman. I liked him in that.
By the way, I couldn't even see RRR.
Yeah, it
I
was.
mean,
I couldn't
just-
sit through that.
Yeah,
I didn't even try.
First
Didn't even
half
try.
hour, and I was like, no.
Yeah,
way.
it's- see, I'll tell you one.
KGF.
I haven't seen that.
I will tell you one thing about South.
The Defender.
Okay, no. The content is equally bad, if not worse. They know how to package it. Simple. The South films,
Any.
RRR, Kantara, KGF,
Kantara.
Kantara
horrible
also.
content, but they know how to package their
Why are you
movies
saying
well.
horrible content? People are going gaga. What are you saying? Horrible.
That day,
Trust me, I come from there. I know. How
Just
it is.
because you're from Tamil Nadu and that film comes from Andhra or Telangana, you are dissing it.
No, I'm not dissing it. It is bad, and it's not separated by
Maybe
boundaries.
from it was a Rajnikant or a Kamal Hassan film, you wouldn't have said.
No. I say the same things. For example, Kamal Hassan starred in that remake of A Wednesday.
Yeah.
Unnai Pol Oruvan. It was terrible. Absolutely. And remember, they had stalwarts Mohanlal and Kamal Hassan
Together.
together. Here it was Anupam
Nasruddin
Kher
and Nasruddin Shah. Yeah.
Look at the work that these two did, Nasruddin Shah and Anupam Kher. Brilliant.
You know what film I saw last night? I was talking about it. It was coming on TV. And was a Nasruddin Shah film and Farooq Sheikh called Katha.
Kato. Epic.
Amazing movie.
Epic movie.
Katha.
82,
Katha.
1982, made by Sai Paranjpe. It was. Have you seen Chashme Badur, the old Chashme, the same director? What a film!
It was an amazing film.
Yeah, I just chanced upon it.
The 80s Bombay, the last of
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
glorious
I don't
80s
finish
Bombay.
for the
Acha, I don't know.
Oh yes.
new season.
Yeah,
Yep,
I haven't seen
it's
even
superb,
one.
the new season.
So which movie are you looking forward to watching?
Any movie.
Any movie.
You have-
Oh, what is that Oscar? The movie that got 7 or 8 Oscar
The
nominations.
German one,
No,
the war film.
anywhere, everywhere.
Ah, that's yes. Yeah. That's a sci-fi, a bit mind-bending film.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget the name. Yeah, it's got that Michelle Wu in it, right? Yeah, she's starring. Yeah.
So I think anywhere, everywhere.
Something like that.
So it's I think it's in parts.
yeah.
Three
So it's a
parts,
bit
I
of
think.
like
Anywhere.
Nolan type.
First is anywhere, then elsewhere or
It's a
whatever.
bit like
Yeah. So
Nolan type of film.
I think I may watch that movie. I don't know
Yeah.
if it is already available.
I don't know
on,
if it's on OTT. No,
on
the war
TV.
film, which I forget, again a German film, which is translated in English.
Yeah.
That's
I-
available. That's available. On
That's I think on the lines of those Dunkirk.
not Dunkirk. No, it's about 3 or 4 soldiers.
Yeah.
But Dunkirk was like
On the lines, I think.
Dunkirk was like, so they wanted to show the war happening from 3 points, as in from air, from water, and from land. But all shown in different parts. So the same battle, but shown in different ways.
Was
So what
it-
did the Air Force do? What did the Navy do? And what did the
German war
Army do?
film you're talking about, was it on Operation
Yeah.
It's
Barbarossa?
available on Netflix if I'm not wrong.
The other one, this
The-
one.
the one that-
Yeah. I think
I
it
think
is.
it is.
Yes.
Yeah. War film though, my favorite is No Man's Land.
No Man's Land.
My war film is very old. The Great Escape.
Oh,
It's
of course.
brilliant.
Oh, the
No.
other Great Escape.
This is a true story about.
Yeah. This is
This got Charles Bronson in it.
Clint Eastwood.
No.
No, not that.
That you talk about Good, Bad and Ugly. The
No.
American Civil
So there's
War.
this one more movie, no? You have Clint Eastwood. Yeah?
Favorite war movies is Great Escape, Bridge on the River Kwai, and
Saving Private Ryan.
no, I didn't like that much. I saw
I
it,
liked it.
but these are very old ones.
No.
And Patton, if you've seen on
Yeah,
General
Patton.
Patton,
George
Brilliant.
Patton.
Yeah. I just grew up on war film because that's the only thing that would play in my house.
Yes.
My dad in the army, so he would just play these war films. But some of those are brilliant. Now I've watched them like again and again and again. So many of those. Now I
For me, it
remember
was No
dialogue.
Man's Land.
No, but
No Man's Land was nice. Yeah, I like that.
Especially on a conflict which is not spoken about much. It was the Serb Kosovo this conflict. No,
Yeah.
Bosnian
The Balkan
Serb conflict.
Yeah.
Balkans
Yeah.
War.
92.
Yes.
Yep.
So match.
There was an interesting concept, but they failed to make it like that. It was about made that Vijay Raz was there. They tried to make and Gulzar directed it. It was about India, Pakistan, 2 soldiers just by themselves caught in a area. So the concept was really nice, but the execution
movie
was long ago. It flopped also. I forget the name. So Vijay Raj is in the lead, written and directed by Gulzar. And so that's why I went. And the whole storyline is very interesting, but then it was a poorly executed film.
Yeah.
So
War movie, I don't know if Braveheart you can call it.
Braveheart, yeah.
Yeah, Braveheart
Mel
was big.
Gibson.
That's my all-time favorite.
Yeah, that
It's not about war film
Yeah.
or it's my all-time
Yeah,
favorite.
freedom, Scottish
Yeah.
freedom against. Yeah.
Aditi hasn't picked her.
No, I would not be able to give you any names. I don't watch such movies.
So you give us the name of the movie.
Ah,
that
whichever
you
is your all-time favorite.
all time.
It has to be Balwan. And you're hiding that fact.
I
Zabardast.
hate that
Yeah, so
movie. I
she's already made
said
it.
worst movie ever.
I'll give you the build-up of that action sequence, I'll tell you. I watched that movie thrice. Only for Divya Bharti.
And then he says RR.
You had a crush on Divya Bharti.
First crush. And my last crush.
Eh?
And your last crush?
She's no more, no?
No, but you
But
didn't
you have other
crushes after
crushes
that.
beyond that.
Broken Siddharth.
Really heartbroken, yes. Divya Bharti.
Okay.
Apocalypse, no.
Ah, that's a good.
Yeah,
Man, though. And
So what?
his last crush
Is dead.
has been crushed.
I know. Seriously. Indeed.
Has been crushed.
Okay.
The way you put it. Okay.
Bye bye.
Thank
See
you.
you.
See you
Match
in
has
the
started.
middle innings. Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you guys.
What lies are you saying?